What's going on, Heat Squad? It's your boy Angelo, aka Mr. Cloud Kicks, and I'm back at you with another video. Guys, today I have something very special for y'all. I have someone that has actually been practically broke the internet with the Wade community over on Instagram. He has actually pulled these out over at the Art Basel, and yeah, everyone's been going crazy about these. It is none other than JSB Customs. This is JSB Custom. So he actually made a custom for me, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. First thing, I got a couple questions for you, man, alright? Alright, the first question I have to ask you is, what got you into customizing?
Well, basically, what got me into customizing is, well, it's kind of a long story. Well, not a long story, but it goes from my love for sneakers, my love for art, mix that together, you get customized sneakers. I've been an artist since I was like real small. Like I've been drawing stuff like cartoons and stuff like that, you know, and then I fell in love with sneakers. And I used to want to do all types of stuff with art, you know, like designing watches, hats, buildings, architecture, all types of stuff, until, you know, I started falling in love with sneakers a lot, and I was like, you know, how do I, you know, fuse the two? I saw people putting up pictures of customized shoes on like the sneaker blog sites and stuff like that, and I was like, I can do that. I think I can do that, so I'm gonna try and do it. And I went and I bought some paint. It wasn't paint that was made specifically for shoes. It was just like random paint, and I painted like a pair of Dunks. And I was like, I can do this. So, you know, as time passed by, I started like painting my own shoes. And then eventually I was just like, you know what? I want to do this for people now. So I did a pair of Timbs. That was like my first like customized sneaker that I did. I was just like, look, I customize sneakers, people. Put that out. People liked it. I got good feedback from it. And from then on, I've been customizing sneakers.
So the Art Basels weren't your first ones?
No, the Art Basel were not my first pair of sneakers that I customized. I've been doing this for probably about, I'll say 2 years now.
Oh wow.
2 years.
That's real cool.
Yeah.
Now,
well, 2 years in and out. Only recently I really started like
getting really more into it?
Getting into it, because I'm starting to like, I see, oh, I'm getting a little cash flow from this, and people really appreciate my artwork, and I, you know, I was like, I can do this. I can really do something good out of this. So. Okay,
all right, that's really cool. Yeah, I've actually been a huge fan of your work. It's really, really cool. I really enjoy it.
Thank you.
Out of all your favorite customs, what is your like all-time favorite?
My all-time favorite, a pair of Air Max 95s. I did Halloween horror films edition.
The only reason why.
Halloween horror film editions.
You're fading out into the background, man.
Yeah, my bad. Basically, the shoes, they used to belong to my cousin. It was a pair of Air Max 95s. They were beat, you know, like beat. They had like holes in them, all types of stuff. And I was like, I want to take on the challenge of changing this into something that's like fire. So I was like looking at it, and I saw the holes, and I saw how beat up it was, the colors and everything, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn this into a tribute to like all the horror films of like the 90s, because the shoes, the Air Max 95. So I was like, horror films, 90 horror films was like the GOAT era of like, you know, all the classic horror films and stuff like that through that time. So I went and I did those, and they came out way better than I expected. I went crazy on them. Like I put in pins on the back for Mr. Pinhead. I put stitches on them. I had like the cannibal mask thing on the tongue. Yeah, I went crazy with them, man. Like awesome. I went all out. So that had to be my favorite, just because it was a beat up pair of shoes that I like transformed into something totally like totally different.
That's really cool, man. All right, now my last question before we're gonna get into the shoes now is, if you can customize for anyone in the world, who would you customize it, and what model would it be?
This may be a little weird, a little random, but I'll take on doing a pair for Donald Trump. And I'll do the dad shoes, the Air Monarchs, and I'll do it like a Donald Trump looking shoe where it has like the removable toupee, the removable like hair, You know, you could put the hair on, take it off. Then you got like the wall. You know, he's obsessed with walls, so might as well throw the wall on the shoe.
You could draw the wall like right over like the whole shoe.
Yeah, have it like a border between his shoe. You know what I mean, and have it, you know, like that. I think it would be pretty cool. You know, it's like a goofball shoe for a goofball person. So I was like, I'll take on that.
All right, so there you go. The wall. That's funny. That's funny as hell. All right, so now let's get on to the shoes. All right, man, so show me your very first, like, show me one of the shoes right now.
All right, what I'm about to show you is the Art Basel pair, the pair that I did for the Edition Boutique Art Basel Dwyane Wade collaboration event they had. I did them on the pair of 7s. It was these, the Day and Night Miami Vice Customs.
Yeah. The shoes are crazy. Let me see it. Damn, the shoe is like insane. Like, look at this, guys. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go. Look at that. Just like the detail on all of this is incredible.
Yeah, and that's the night side, and then this is like the day side right here.
But Vice, that is.
And I got it split in the back the same way the Miami jerseys are. You know, the black jerseys have the blue and the pink, and the white jerseys have the pink. That's how I did it like those.
Wow, this is like, you know what's funny, when I first saw this, I had to message you, I was like, dude, I need a pair.
Yeah,
and they sold, like, surprisingly, you're like, oh no, I got no more.
Yeah, I don't have any, yeah. When I put out the pre-orders, a lot of people hit me up, they was like, I need those. And the funny thing is, the way I came up with these was, I saw a picture of the no sleeps, like way early.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was searching through like Way of Wade, and I was like, oh, these are nice. And it was the Team No Sleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna do a Miami Vice custom on the announcement. I was like, I gotta get a pair of announcements. Yeah. So I was like, I need that. And I was like, I already did a pair of 6s before. So I was like, I wanna do a pair of 7s now. And I was like, what do I wanna do to them? And when I remembered the No Sleep picture, and I was like, I wanna do something split. But I was like, what theme split? And I was like, the Black Heat jerseys came out. Yeah. And I was like, white Heat jerseys, Black Heat jerseys, Day and Night, boom. And that's when I came up with the concept.
I love how the laces look. I love like the blue laces. I think it's a perfect touch, man. All right, so on to the next custom, which is the 6s. Guys, these shoes are incredible. He actually made these for Dwyane Wade for, it was over at the Art Basel. You wanted to bring it to him, right?
I wanted to take it to him at the Art Basel event, but stuff was hectic, so I asked a couple people who was doing the event, and I decided I changed my mind. I was like, I'm gonna hold off. So I didn't take it to him at the Art Basel event.
And how long did it take you to make these?
Cause I would work on them in between like since this was almost like you would say a passion project, I was working on them in between other custom orders. So it took me probably like 4 months to complete, 3 or 4 months. Probably.
Okay. And for you guys that don't know what I'm talking about the shoes, here they are. These are the shoes right here. These are the 6s. Guys, I'm telling you right now, these shoes are sick. So explain to me what went through your head when you made this shoe, because it shows like a lot of detail of like all of his accomplishments and everything.
Well, basically what I wanted the shoe to represent, I wanted to be like a showcase of Dwyane Wade's entire career, from Chicago to Marquette to that first stint where he became Dwyane Wade. From winning the finals MVP, you know, the whole 9 for that first stint. Then I put in that other part where, you know, they have the Big 3 era, you know, so that's how it's kind of split Wade's career. Like the first half was him by himself, you know, taking over, establishing himself, and then I got the second half with the Big 3 era. So I have all that incorporated into one shoe. So I have stuff from his nicknames, you know, like Father Prime, Flash. I got the Wade County moniker on there. I got his children's name on there. I got, you know, points, career accomplishments. Even from like the colors that I use, you know, you can see the red and black. That's Miami Heat, obviously. The 3 on the tongue, you know, his number's 3. I put a gold 3 on there because he also has 3 championships. So, you know, 3-3, you know, it makes sense. So, also I used black crocodile leather and white crocodile leather. Basically, I wanted to use the crocodile leather because Wade is into fashion, and part of Miami's like signature fashion thing is like gator shoes, you know. So I wanted to put that on there, and you know, have that incorporated on there. I also threw in rose gold. You might see some rose gold hits on there. Wade has this wine, you know, that come out, and it's called Rose, you know, so I wanted to throw in that color on there, you know, rose gold, rose wine. So, you know, also, you know, I customized the insoles, put in, like, you know, certain things that happened throughout his life, from, you know, getting married to, you know, him announcing his retirement, you know, him getting drafted, you know, that whole, you know, basically his whole career into one sneaker.
You know, I really like this shoe a lot. Like, I'm a huge fan. I wish it was my size. If it was actually my size, I would buy them off of you right now, because these shoes are incredible. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like just the full-blown detail on every little thing. Like,
also, even on the bottom, I put 316 dyed on the sole to basically, you know, represent, you know, 3 year 16.
And you know what I like about this? It reminds me a lot of the Jordan 4 lasers, how it has like all the accomplishments, all the championships, everything. It's like the small little details. Like if you're bored, you just look at it, it's like, oh look, I never saw this before. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that is so cool.
Little tiny details here and there in between, you know?
Like, I see right here the Zaire and Zion. I see that you got it right here as well. That is just incredible. Incredible show. And these are actually made for Dwyane Wade specifically, correct?
Yeah. I'm gonna let the guys over here at Edition Boutique go and, you know, try and do their thing, you know, to get those over to the man himself. So,
Dwyane Wade, you're gonna be getting these shoes. These shoes are gonna be fire, okay?
Boom.
At least put it on your story. That's all we need to know. That's all he needs. Just put it on his story and just say fire.
I need that clout.
Yeah, look at that. The clout, man. He needs the clout.
I need that clout.
That clout, okay?
Mr. Clout Kicks, I need that clout.
Look, he's gonna be a little bit Mr. Clout Kicks Jr. now, okay? Alright guys, so this is the last custom, and before we do, like, you know, the on foot. So this shoe right here, this is actually my custom that he did for me, and again, these shoes are crazy. I really like these a lot.
Thank you.
Now, sadly, when originally the first shoes that we just showed you, the customs, yeah, those right there, I actually hit him up trying to get those, and sadly the shoe that he was using, the model, it sold out.
It's good for me, but you know,
it's bad for me, because I really wanted it. I really wanted it. I was a little crushed.
Yeah.
But then I thought, I was like, you know, I really like old school stuff. I mean, look, I got the 90s snapback. I have a bunch of old school clothing and shoes and stuff like that. So you know what? I was like, you know, I want to bring it back to the old school of the Miami Heat colorway. So I asked him to do that for me, and this is what we got. Boom! Right here. This is the original Miami Heat colorway. Look at this. It just looks amazing. I love this. And one of my favorite things. Look at it. This is one thing that I really asked him to do. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on. It's focusing on you.
Being difficult.
Yeah, look at, I'm trying to hide.
You gotta put it on me so I can like focus.
Let me see this. There you go. Look at that, Mr. God damn it, unfocused.
Well, I'm gonna step out so it can focus.
Yeah,
so
please.
Your camera's attracted to me.
It likes you, man. Let me see this. I think it's just style. Why won't it focus? Whatever, it says Mr. Cloud Kicks. I'm done trying to do this, okay? It says Mr. Cloud Kicks. You're gonna see it in the photos and the on foot and everything, okay? It says Mr. Cloud Kicks. Another thing I like that what he did was he actually added the little flames onto the nice little tabs, and I thought it was a really cool touch. That, like, for real.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good touch, and one of my favorite things is actually the 7. Look at that 7 right there. This 7 looks like, I just love how it just pops right there. Just that nice little yellow touch to it. Alright guys. Alright, so that's enough chit chat. Let's do an on foot on these and also the other 7s. Have you ever done the on foot? Wait, you see my videos of how I do the on foot, right?
Oh, when you jump in the air?
Yeah, when I jump in the air like a Mangala gets in there, it's just like completely like fractured. Like, yeah, like Mario stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that, alright? We're gonna do that. Let's do it. Alright guys, so that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, still give it a thumbs up, guys. It's not gonna kill you. Also guys, if you are not part of the Heat Squad, join today by subscribing and hitting that nice little bell button, because you know I'm gonna be posting up during the weekdays and also on the weekends as well. Also guys, follow Jay right now. He has an incredible, like, you know, Instagram when it comes to like his customs, everything else. Go and order some customs. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna regret it, because it's completely worth it. And also we're gonna be working on another custom for me, so all right, Jay.
I agree. My Instagram is JSBX Customs, JSB_X Customs. Follow me on Instagram, email me, DM me, whatever you want. I can probably do it. I also do jackets too.
Oh yeah, look at that jacket right there, the 305. What is that? Is that Huey?
That's you.
That's you. Look at Boondocks and everything, man.
So yeah, I do it all. So just hit me up. Hit me up.
Alright guys, also guys, if you want to pick up one of my hottest, freshest merch in the game, you guys go check out the Edition Boutique. You know, they always have the freshest merch, and they also give it to you guys in a good ass price. So, like I said, come through to the Kendall location, and I'm out. Peace, guys.
It's me, bitches. Hey, come on.